Let's move on to Assore, which has a principal investment, which is 50% interest in Assmang, which it controls jointly with African Rainbow Minerals.
Interesting asset, because the core mine out there in the Northern Cape is physically adjacent to Sishen, and it has the Beershoek and those kinds of names. But yes, it's operated, that mine out there, by African Rainbow Minerals, the old Avmin, and Assore, the listed company controlled by the Sacco family, owns 50% of that asset.
Market cap 13.7 billion rand, PE of 3.6, dividend yield here of 8.6%. Gerbrand, does the story change, or is it too again focused on a single commodity exposure?
Yeah, I got lots of exposure to iron ore. I think between iron ore and manganese ore, it's about 85 or 80% of business. Then they got a few chrome assets. They recently bought the chrome venture from African Rainbow Minerals, which is their partner on the other side as well. They bought that out from them.
But the story is largely
based on the iron ore. But the story still is largely iron ore. They came out with their earnings update earlier this week, about 2 days ago. It said that between 50 and 59% lower. The average price that they had for ore over the 6 months was something like $72. So they had a higher price in the beginning of this semester and a bit lower where Paul says about $60 at the moment. So not good. But if you look at the earnings from a H1, H2 valuation level, you had a R9.50 the previous half, and you're sitting with about a R8.80. So the decline has certainly slowed somewhat. It's not like in the old days where you had 20 Rand 6 months and it's now 9 Rand. So it hasn't fallen to 5 or 6. So it looks like it's steadying the ship a little bit. But the concern is still the iron ore.
Hopefully the share price, as you say, steadying the ship is steady at current levels, is not going to decline any further.
Yes, look, you know, this is the 5-year chart. If you looked at the 50-year chart of this thing, you'd see the same pattern repeated. Great company, very solid dividend payers, somewhat tricky to acquire in the market. Historically, it was quite a chunky trader and the price was high. But you get the stability of the family Sacco control, which has been a net plus. I don't know though, for me it's the same equation. It's the iron ore price scenario, and for me not currently looking at
hot or not, Gerbrand. Stop jumping
it's half the price
here.
of what Kuma is. It's at a 0.7 price to book, but I still think the iron ore exposure is just too massive in this and the risk is too big. So I'm going to go not hot.
Paul, hot or
not?
not?
No.
Thank you for following the rules.